If you're one of those people who's growing out of this game and you're trying to quit or you don't play the game enough, this video is going to be for you. So this is for the people that don't have time to play the game for hundreds and hundreds of hours or tens of hours even to make a bunch of money. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make 50 million coins every single day with being kind of AFK. I mean, you barely need any playtime to do this. You need like, I don't know, like 30, maybe 40 minutes of playtime every single day to do this. You do need some money though. You need money to make money. So if you're kind of broke, then this video might not be for you. This is for the people that have like a decent amount of money like in their bank already and they want to like multiply that and get to like higher levels. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. The first thing that you're gonna do to get 50 mil an hour is set down rabbit minions. This is how I make my 50 mil at least. So here's the thing, you're gonna have 28 rabbit minions. That's how many I have at least. So 28 rabbit minions, right? This is gonna make you like about 180 to 190,000 coins each every single day, and that times 28 is gonna equal 5 million coins. So 5 million coins is already being made from collecting all of these minions daily. Now make sure you collect them either daily or like once every 2 or 3 days. Don't let it get to enchanted cooked rabbit, because then you're gonna miss out on a lot of profit. Like enchanted raw rabbit sells for a lot more than enchanted cooked rabbit. Let me show you right here. 160 enchanted raw rabbit is what crafts an enchanted cooked rabbit, and an enchanted cooked rabbit is 170,000 coins. Whereas if you look at like enchanted raw rabbit and you buy like 160 of them, that would be closer to 960,000 coins. So do you really want to miss out on 800,000 coins? Then yeah, you can go ahead and let it cook a enchanted cooked rabbit basically. But if you don't, then collect it within like at most 4 or 5 days so that it doesn't get to 160 enchanted raw rabbits. Right now I have 28 on each, so I'm just gonna collect mine real quick. Okay, so this was like 24 hours of me not collecting them, by the way. So let's go ahead and see how much money I made from that. So that is 5.3 million coins from that, and then there is a bunch of coins that you make from diamonds as well. 219 mil, so 5.5 mil. Yeah, I make 5.5 mil from this, and then there's a bunch of other money that I make from elsewhere, which I'm going to show you right now. So the other 44.5 mil that I make is going to be from a bunch of flips that you're going to need Zombie Slayer level 7, because you're going to need the Reaper Falchion like recipe. So you're basically going to flip these on a massive scale. If I tell you these flips, they're going to get ruined. So just watch this video within like 2 weeks or a couple months maybe when the prices are back to normal. But right now, they're probably going to get ruined like I said. So this is going to be the Lush artifact. For this one, you're not going to need any requirements. It just requires like 576 Lush Berberis, and this is where the money is going to come in. So, and then for the enchanted Lush Berberis, you're going to need 576 of these as well. That's like 2 million coins. So yeah, you're looking at 2 million coins for this one. And if you take a look at the auction house, look at Lush artifacts, and just go ahead and fix the rarity on this one. So yeah, 3.9 million coins. Obviously this is a little bit inflated. Normally it's like 3.6, 3.7 mil. So that is a decent amount of money that you can make from each flip. It's like what, 1.7 mil ish right now. With the 3.9 mil, obviously it's 1.9 mil ish, but like I said, that is an inflated price and it's probably going to come down anyways. So that's one of the flips, and then another flip is going to be Reaper Falchion. So for Reaper Falchions, you're going to need 2,560 enchanted rotten flesh, and that's going to cost you like 1 million coins basically, so not too much there. And then you're going to need 512 like enchanted diamonds, 640,000 coins. So yeah, you're going to need like 1.6, 1.7 mil to craft this. And then if you go ahead and look at Reaper Falchions right here, the lowest one is going for 3 million coins. I think that one is a little bit too low actually, but the regular ones are going for 3.6, 3.7 mil. So yeah, that's another like really good amount of money that you could be making. So even if it's 3 mil, say, you'd still be making like what, 1.3 mil per flip. I would say that depending on how much the price is, this could vary. So you can make anywhere from 1.3 to 2 million coins each. You're probably thinking, how is this going to get me to 50 mil? Like you're just doing 1 mil flips. Well, if you do them on a massive scale, say instead of 576 of these, you get 5,760 of these. It's going to cost you a little bit more money, obviously, this is where the money is going to come in. So if you don't have this money, then this video is probably not for you. But this is going to cost you like 20 million coins right here, and then plus the amount of lush berbers that you're going to need. It's like close to 21 mil. So there's that, and then you're going to sell them for 3.8 million coins each. So that's 38 mil. Yeah, you get like 18 mil from this, basically. Then the way you craft it, by the way, let me show you the crafting recipes for the lush stuff, just so people are not like super confused. So you're gonna craft lush talismans with lush berberis. So that'll be this one right here. So you're gonna need 576 of those. That's what you're gonna need it for. It'll just become a lush talisman. And then the lush ring requires like 64 enchanted lush berberis, and then the lush artifact, which is the main flip that we're doing, is going to require 512. So 576 enchanted lush berberis and 576 lush berberis in total is what you're going to need for each of these flips. That's why I was doing 5,760, because I was doing it 10 times, basically. And then for the, what's it called? The Reaper Falchions, you're going to need like 25,600, which this order is going to take a long time to fill. And I'll tell you how to do this so that it 100% fills every single time. So yeah, 10 million coins on this one. And then of course you have to buy like 5,120 like enchanted diamonds as well. So that's another 6 mil. So yeah, you're looking at least like 37, 38 million coins that you're going to have to spend on this. And then there's a bunch of money that you're going to have to spend on a bunch of forge flips as well, which I'll go over in a second. And the way you want to do this is basically, if you don't have time to play the game, this is probably what you're thinking. You're like, I don't have time to play the game, and you want me to do all of these flips. Like I have to stay on and make sure these orders fill. So what you want to do is basically in the morning, while you're like before you go to school or you go to work or whatever, you're just going to want to set up these buy orders, right? And then just leave them there. And then once you come back from school or work, whatever it is, you can collect them and then craft them into the items. So you can craft 10 Reaper Falchions and 10 Lush Artifacts. But what you want to do is only put up like 5 of them, okay? 5 of each. Because if you put up 10, then that's going to be the new price. Like you're going to set the new standard of the price, and it's basically going to get undercut, and you're not going to be able to sell all 10 of them at the same time. So I would do 5 of each, 5 Reaper Falchions and then 5 Lush Artifacts. That way they all sell, and then by the time they sell, it'll be like nighttime, so like right before you sleep, you can just get on and collect them and then put up the other ones. And then next morning you can just like rinse and repeat, right? Like you can collect the auctions that sold and use the money to go ahead and set up new buy orders, and then just like rinse and repeat every day, right? The last method, this is gonna be like the most expensive part of the video. So the video is basically gonna require like somewhat close to 100 million coins. So if you don't have 100 million coins saved up right now, then this video might not be for you. Like I said, you need money to make money in this video. This is not a beginner money making method by any means. So let's go ahead and go over the forge method that I was going to talk about. It's going to be the perfect gems. So basically right now, obviously with the mining fiesta coming up soon, the gemstones are a bit inflated, so I'm not even gonna try to go over how much profit they make, but normally they should make anywhere from 2 to 3 million coins each, okay? Now given that you have up to like what, 7 forge slots, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and buy flawless jade gemstones, which is going to cost you like anywhere from 9 to 10 million coins, depending on if you buy order them or if you just insta buy them. And then once you sell it, it'll be anywhere from 12 to 13 million coins. That's usually the normal price. Now obviously again, this is like inflated because of mining fiesta. Normally the price would be like you spend 8 million coins on the flawless, and then you get about 12 million coins out of the jade. So it is like 3 to 4 mil profit per, and 7 times 3 is 21. So you're looking at least 21 mil, and if you're really lucky, then you can get up to like 28 million coins every single day from this if you fill up all your forge slots with one. So say you want all your forge slots, the amount of money that it's going to require you is going to be 62 million coins. So 62 mil plus the 38 mil, yeah, you are looking at exactly like 100 million coins. So you need to have that saved up to do this money making method that I'm showing you right now. But once you, I mean, obviously, if you don't have that, you obviously need to grind a little bit more. And once you do that, then you can just use this and just make 50 mil a day, or at least 50 mil a day, because, you know, we have 28 mil that we get from the gemstones, and then we have another like what, 30 mil that we get from the auction flips. So that's like what, 58 mil, and then we get another like 5 mil from the rabbit minions. So you're looking at 60 million coins every single day. It's actually a little bit more than 50 mil a day, which is like the title and the thumbnail of this video. And it's like literally minimum effort. I mean, putting up buy orders and crafting them is not going to take you that long. Maybe like 20 minutes or so. The only part that's going to take you a long time is going to be crafting the Reaper Falchions. Like, the lush artifacts are very easy to craft. The Reaper Falchions, you're going to have to turn the enchanted rotten flesh into zombie hearts, and then every 9 zombie hearts needs 1 crystallized heart. That's why you need the enchanted diamonds. Like, you're going to use the enchanted diamonds to go ahead and craft yourself crystallized hearts. So for 10 of them, you're going to need, let's see, you're going to need like 100 zombie hearts. And then 20 of those zombie hearts, you're going to turn into crystallized hearts using your enchanted diamonds. And then 10 of those crystallized hearts, you're going to use the rest of the zombie hearts to turn them into revived hearts. Once you're left with 10 revived hearts and 10 crystallized hearts, then you're all set to just start crafting the Reaper Falchions. All you're going to need now is undead swords, undead catalysts, and revenant catalysts. Now, undead and revenant catalysts, I'd recommend buying a stack of them in the beginning of the week, just so you don't have to worry about it, because they do tend to take a long time to fill. So if you want to save time, just put a buy order for a stack of them in the beginning of the week and just get them filled up. So what I would recommend for flipping that is just going ahead into your island and finding a double chest that's empty and just putting the zombie hearts in here. That way you can just like craft them like super quickly, and also leaving the entire inventory opened up, like you have nothing in your inventory, just so that you can actually like fit all of those items in there to be able to craft them into, you know, zombie hearts and crystallized hearts, and then eventually like Reaper Falchions. But anyhow, that is the only part that's going to take you the most amount of time. Other than that, everything else is pretty straightforward. The only other thing that's going to take you a little while is going to be getting the jade crystals. So getting jade crystals is going to be difficult, yes. That's only if you do not have this pet called the mole pet. So the mole pet, if you guys didn't know, it's actually going to help you in finding crystals. So it's going to give you more chance of finding scavenged items in the Mines of Devon. It's going to give you more chance of finding automaton parts in the precursor remnants. So depending on which gemstone it is that you're doing, you can actually go ahead and use this mole pet. If you upgrade it to level 100, you can get 25% more chance of getting scavenged items while in the Mines of Devon. Just to do a demonstration for you, I will do one right now, just to show you how easy it is. So let's go ahead and get my metal detector out. Alright, so after switching a bunch of lobbies, I finally found the Mines of Devon. But anyway, once you find it, it is pretty simple. You just go ahead and open up, like, I don't know, maybe like 10 chests, then you find all of them. Now, I have this mod with Bad Lion where it shows me like exactly where it is, so I can just like warp to it. As you can see, 3 chests and I already found a scavenged diamond axe. And then if I just stand here, it should show me like where the next one is. Let's see if I can get the next one in the next chest right here. Yep, there we go. Another scavenged item, scavenged lapis sword. This has been like I don't know, a minute so far, and I've found 2 pieces already. Alright, there's 3 pieces, and there's 4 pieces. It's literally that easy. Now, you guys can go ahead and take these out of your inventory, and it'll actually give you like more pieces if you wanted to. So if you wanted to just prep for all 7, you could do that as well. Like you see right here, I just got another like scavenged item like back to back. But yeah, you can just like do this for about like maybe 10 minutes, and you'll be able to like find all of them pretty much. Oh yeah, you guys can see I found another forge in like another 3 minutes or so. So every 4 of them is going to take you like 2 to 3 minutes each. 7 times 2 to 3, yeah, you're looking at like another 21, 22 minutes maybe, and then 20 minutes for crafting the items. So you're looking at maybe 40 to 45 minutes of playtime every day. That'll get you like 60 million coins. That's like 1.2 bill in 20 days. All right, so if you continue this for 3 weeks, you can get like close to a hype basically. But yeah, I just thought I should share this method with you guys. Obviously it does require a lot of money, so if you're early game or even early mid game, you're probably not going to be able to do this. But if you have 100 mil saved up, don't spend it on anything, just multiply it and use it to go ahead and get yourself some more money. These flips are going to get ruined probably because I just made a video on them, but if you watch this within like a couple weeks, they'll probably be back to normal prices. So make sure to save this video and watch it later. If this video helped you out in any way and it made you some money, make sure to go ahead and like and subscribe. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers still. We are at 9,200 right now, I think. Appreciate you guys for the support so far. Let's keep it going. Let's get to 10K before the end of the month. All right. I will see you next week. Peace.